Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wanted to grow more bougainvillea without spending a fortune, this video is for you. Today, I'll show you 2 easy and highly effective propagation methods that almost anyone can do at home. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll also share a few simple tips to help your cuttings root faster, grow healthier, and bloom sooner. Now, let's get started. When it comes to choosing a cutting, you can use almost any branch you like, as long as it isn't too young. I've successfully propagated bougainvillea even from fairly young cuttings. However, if you're looking for the best results, especially if you're a beginner, I recommend using a semi-hardwood cutting. It has a much higher success rate and develops roots more reliably. In today's video, I'll be using rice as a natural rooting booster and garlic to make a natural disinfecting solution. Rice provides nutrients that help support the cutting during the early rooting stage, while garlic has natural antibacterial and antifungal properties that help prevent rot and improve the chances of successful rooting. Once you've selected your cuttings, soak the bottom ends in rice water for about 2 hours. After that, spray or wipe the entire cutting with the garlic solution to disinfect it before planting. For the growing medium, I'm using cocoa coir with about 70% moisture. You can also use sand or a mixture of garden soil and rice husks. However, in my experience, cocoa coir works the best because it holds just the right amount of moisture, provides excellent airflow, and helps the cuttings develop roots more quickly.
When inserting the cuttings into the cocoa coir, gently press the medium around the base so the cuttings stay firmly in place and make good contact with the growing medium. One very important tip: after planting, don't pour any more rice water or garlic solution onto the cuttings. Too much moisture can cause the stems to become waterlogged and eventually rot. If you're using plastic cups for propagation, make sure each cup has drainage holes at the bottom so excess water can drain away. Finally, cover each cup with a plastic bag to maintain high humidity. Then place the cuttings in a cool, bright location with indirect light, away from direct sunlight. Under the right conditions, the cuttings should begin developing healthy roots in about 10 days. You can choose any cutting you like for this method. However, this technique works best for small to medium-sized branches. For larger branches, I will show a detailed tutorial in another video. First, make a slanted cut on the branch, but do not cut it all the way through. Only cut about halfway through the stem. Then gently bend the branch downward, just like I'm doing here. Next, use cocoa coir, the same as in method 1, and wrap it around the cut area. Secure it tightly to keep everything in place. After that, cover it with a black plastic bag to maintain moisture and create a dark environment, which helps stimulate faster root development. After about 20 days, you should start seeing results. Since I'm not using any rooting hormone, the process may take a bit longer than usual. If anything is unclear, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to help. After about 20 days, you can check the cuttings. If you see that they have developed stable roots, you can go ahead and cut them and transplant them into individual pots. If you're not completely sure, you can leave them for another 7 to 10 days to allow the roots to grow stronger. This will make the plant more stable and reduce the risk of transplant shock. Finally, I'd like to share a bit of personal experience on how to make Bougainvillea bloom more abundantly. Just as I promised at the beginning of the video. The most important factor is not only the propagation method, but also sunlight and care after rooting. Bougainvillea loves sunlight, so the more direct sun it gets, the stronger it grows and the more flowers it produces. Also, avoid overwatering. Slightly dry soil conditions actually encourage better flowering compared to constantly wet soil. Another useful tip is, once the plant is well established, you should reduce nitrogen fertilizer and increase fertilizers rich in potassium and phosphorus. This helps the plant focus on flowering instead of just growing leaves. I hope these tips help you successfully propagate and grow Bougainvillea at home. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Wishing you success and beautiful, vibrant Bougainvillea plants.